So in less than 24 hours, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will play in their second and final match of the Unity Cup. The team defeated Ghana in the semifinal of the competition, and now they'll take on Jamaica to decide who lifts the trophy. Now, before we go any further talking about the match, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. So yeah, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be taking on the Reggae Boys of Jamaica tomorrow, Saturday, the 31st of May. 5 p.m. Nigerian time will be the start, and it will be hosted at the G-Tech Community Stadium, same stadium that hosted the last match we played against Ghana, stadium that has been hosting all the matches of the competition so far. And to watch the game, you can catch it on Super Sports, that's on DSTV. You can also catch it online. You can on Afro Sport TV, that's on Facebook and YouTube. Max TV, the Ghanaian channel, that's on YouTube. I think it's also on Facebook. You can catch it on there. And yeah, for how the teams got to this point in the competition, of course, we already talked about the Super Eagles defeating Ghana. We will be coming back to talk about that match a little bit. But for Jamaica defeated Trinidad and Tobago. The final score was 3-2 in favor of Jamaica. They were actually up by 2 goals in the second half, early in the second half. But Trinidad came back, tied it all up at the 69-minute mark. Then late in the game, Jamaica get a penalty, and that's how they got the win, the 3-2 win to get into the final. Now, of course, for the Super Eagles, it was a match of 2 halves. The Super Eagles dominated the first half, really should have came out that first half with more than the 2 goals that they scored, but at the end come out with the 2 goals. Then you got Ghana. Second half was really their half. They dominated the second half, and to keep it real, we held on for dear life till the end of the game. That's what happened at the end. They pressed and pressed, but we bent but didn't break, and that was that. For me, I feel like that's just the way the things went on the day. I think you got to give both sides credit. Ghana, we're not going to lie down. We're not going to keep getting punched in the mouth for the whole 90 minutes. They came back fighting in the second half. We looked lost at times. We looked like we couldn't get our feet on the ball. We couldn't do nothing. They were just controlling the whole game, it looked like. But at the end of the day, we did hold on. We got the win, and we're in the final, which you might say, well, you just barely made it, but barely made it. I would have taken barely made it against Rwanda. I would have taken barely made it then. I wish we could have barely made it then to win that match. So you got to give them credit when they do hold on. I feel like they did a good job. That save by Stanley Wabale at the end was just fantastic. It was world class. And yeah, they did a great job. Now, the game against Jamaica, I feel like this is the type of team the Super Eagles have been having issues with lately. A team that's good enough to compete with you, but really not on your level. A team that you really should be beating, but you struggle. You struggle to get those wins against teams like this. So I'm looking to see how the Super Eagles handle this matchup right here. Do they come out swinging like they did against Ghana, or do they come out going through the motions and leave things close for anything to happen at the end? I feel like that's the question right there for the Super Eagles. And of course, this is just a friendly tournament, but I do feel winning this tournament will be some type of a boost for the team. So I feel like the seriousness is going to be there. They're going to try to come out and compete and try to get the dub at the end of the day. So let's see how it goes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. How you feel the game is going to go and all that kind of stuff. Put it in the comment section. Make sure to like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.